Welcome to Barton Cottage, ma'am. And young ladies.
Thank you. Mary, isn't it?
That's right, ma'am.
Oh, what a beautiful fire. Oh, goodness, what a welcome sight. I'm quite frozen.
Well, now, there's nothing like a good fire. That's what I always say. But there, you'd like some nice tea, I expect.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And I've taken the liberty of making you one of my lardy cakes.
Indeed, how kind.
Sir John, he always says, Mary says, there isn't anyone could make a lardy like what you can. That's what he says, look. Well, now, you'd like to take your things off, I expect.
Thank you. Well, what in heaven's name is a lardy cake?
Marianne, you're very silent. Poor dear, the motion of travelling never did agree with you. Never mind, a hot cup of tea will soon settle you, no doubt.
It's all right, Mama. I'm not distressed in body, merely in spirit.
Marianne, you shouldn't think so much of what we've left behind as what lies ahead.
Elinor, how can you say that when we've left all that is most dear?
If I do not weep, it is merely for the good reason that weeping will not help our case. Besides, we have much to be thankful for, Mamma, have we not?
Oh, yes, indeed, my love.
A new life, new surroundings, new acquaintances.
New acquaintances? In Devonshire?
Why not? Devonshire is peopled surely much in the same manner as Sussex. And the Middletons have been most cordial in their letters. Well, they've lived here for generations. I'm sure they have quite a numerous circle.
Well, American area.
I think I hear Sir John.
Oh, no.
Indiana, in the sitting room. Well, cousin Dashwood, eh? Welcome to Devonshire, my dears. Well, now, do I get a kiss?
John, dear, Mrs. Dashwood is probably fatigued after her long journey.
Oh, nonsense, you ain't fatigued, are you, my dear? Oh, I should have introduced you. This is my wife, Lady Middleton.
How do you do, cousin?
John, dear, what has become of little William?
Oh, that boy, he's a regular rascal. He'll be all right, I expect, my dear. And these are the two young ladies, eh?
May I introduce Miss Dashwood, Miss Marianne, Lady Middleton, Sir John.
Oh, how do you do, my dears? How do you do? Well, gracious me, I was hardly expecting to see two such fine young creatures. No, indeed not. Oh, I can see all the gentlemen are going to be set by the ears now, eh, my love, eh?
Just one moment. I thought I heard something. There, I knew it. He's in the yard. He will get his feet wet.
Oh, leave the boy alone, my dear. He'll come to no
Oh,
harm.
John, how can you say that when you know how delicate the boy is?
Well, we must conclude our business briefly and be off home then. Now, our object in greeting you, cousins, was to extend a most hearty welcome to come and dine with us at the Hall every day until you're well settled in. There, how's that then, eh?
John, you are too generous, really.
Oh,
No.
nonsense. We won't take no for an answer, will we, dear? Well, now, that's all arranged. The carriage will call for you at 3:30. Oh, you will excuse the smallness of the company at such short notice. Merely my old friend, Colonel Brandon, and me wife's mother. No young gallants, I'm afraid, my dears, but we old uns will do our best to give you a jolly evening in our own style. Oh, yeah, well, come on, my dear. Mustn't keep these good people about any longer. Oh, I think you fret about that boy a little too much, my dear. Bye-bye, ladies, then.
Oh, lovely. Simply lovely.
Brandon, another glass of claret. Oh, come on, Colonel, come on. You've only had but the one, surely. What? Oh, is it? Oh, right you are, then. Right you are.
have two fine girls, Mrs. Dashwood. Ain't you proud, eh?
That's very kind of you, Mrs. Jennings.
Two lovely gals. And I should know because I have two fine girls myself. There's Mary here. And another, younger but also married, thank goodness. Oh, the relief. And they both have done remarkably well for themselves, I do assure you. Oh, the anxiety we poor mothers have to undergo, eh, Mrs. Dashwood?
Thank you, Miss Dashwood. Oh, bravo over here! Encore! Now, may we have the one about the fellow with the harp? You know, it's a lovely piece. You know what I mean? A lovely song.
That's what I've just sung, Sir John.
Is it, my dear? Well, sing him again, then. Sing him again.
I have yet to hear that song more beautifully.
Look, Colonel Brandon. Oh, I declare he's quite taken a fancy to your Miss Marianne already. Oh, I always know. You ask either of my gals, you can't deceive me. And I can assure you, Mrs. Dashwood, you'd do very well to get the Colonel as a son-in-law.
Oh, really,
He's
Mrs.
a
Jennings?
very fine, honourable man. Shade too solemn for my taste, of course, and hardly what you could call a young man these days. But there's property there, Mrs. Dashwood. Oh, there's property there, all right.
Please, Mamma.
Very well, dear. If you would excuse us, Lady Middleton.
Oh, but you're not going so soon. Oh, we cannot allow this, can we, Brandon?
Such a wonderful time.
Fatigued after our...
Oh, very well, if you must.
They must be
Eleanor, my love.
exhausted.
Now, tomorrow night, I think I can promise you some real young company. Oh, tomorrow night we'll have a right old to-do with all the neighbourhood, eh?
Your singing was lovely, dear. Just wonderful. Good night, my little... A little bird tells me that someone's left her heart in Sussex. Is that not so, eh? I think I see someone colouring up a little, do I not?
Do you, Mrs. Jennings?
I think not, madam.
Oh.
Blushing is not one of my sister's many accomplishments.
Oh, there now. That's me thoroughly put in my place, is it not? Well said, my dear.
Oh, well, I suppose we must let him go. Till tomorrow, then. And come early, mind.
Lovely girls. Simply wonderful to have young people in the house.